You should just start, right?
Fuck it. Let's do it. I haven't said that shit in a minute. When's the last time? When's the last? When's the last time I said let's do it on the pod and the song
You know what?
played?
Since this is the end of the season today.
Yo, Jamal, that trip to Boston is a dumb, man.
Guys,
yo, I told you, I was like, yo, man, if these motherfuckers there's no reason why I'm gonna travel, man, to enemy territory, put myself in danger. Yo, fuck that, man. Probably go to Boston to not even go to the game, just to chill.
Guys, so spoiler alert, we're not going to Boston.
we're not going
Why?
to Boston.
Why would I do that? Yankees lost. It's September 19th, guys. 2021.
Yes.
We're 150 games in. We just finished our 150th game. And Boone is still saying he doesn't know.
Bro, man.
Yo, so this shit is comedy, B. Ain't no way, bro. No way. No way. I probably got like 1 or 2 more games left to go to the stadium. If that one of them is the final game of the season, just because at this point it's just tradition. And then Tuesday I'm supposed to be going with my friend. We'll see. Probably after that, we're not doing that.
Sure.
Yeah, Yankees just lost 2 out of 3 to the Indians, to the Guardians. The Indians, they have an identity crisis. They lost 7 of 10 coming into this series. They had a 6 ERA pitcher. They were no-hit 3 times this year. And they were
4 if you count the 7th inning one.
Oh, yes. And they would come in and take 2 of 3 from the Yankees at Yankee Stadium when the Yankees needed the games bad. Well, I guess we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the series. I kind of want to talk about whether the season's over or not. I think we know what my answer. I think we know Chris's answer. So, spoiler alert. But we'll talk about that on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's not do
more.
Let's not do it.
I'm gonna play this song in reverse.
Reverse flash.
I just want to drop the beat for one time. Woo! Damn, that shit felt. Damn, when that beat dropped, man, it just felt like you won. But it hasn't dropped.
It hasn't dropped.
We didn't even play. Yankees won the series against the Orioles, but because they lost the last game, we didn't even play the song. It felt like we lost. So you know what? I think we might be. What?
They walked off on us, man. They walked off on us.
I think. So, Chris, are we done? This is over.
Well, I was gonna before you play the song. I was gonna say that's in a way that's what I was feeling before the trade deadline. But then obviously the Yankees made some moves. Rizzo went off. Gallo was here and there. The team was playing different. That's when they went on that 35 and whatever run.
35.
Yeah, we were talking about how they needed another. What was it? A 23 or 28. That awesome run that they had before the trade. And then obviously they went to shit. Trade deadline. Went on the other run, and it's been a fucking roller coaster. Inconsistency, and then you hope that with the bad, like all the losing and all this bullshit, and then you feel like, maybe they'll go on another positive run and another winning streak, and it's even worse. Like now they're fucking fumbling and mumbling and they don't know the outfield and dropping balls, and Rizzo is now got, he's fucking it up too on defense, and it's like, yeah, man, this team is done. I honestly, I feel, and it's because of the leadership, because I feel, we've been talking about Torres and how he's been playing, and I've been saying, like, yo, this motherfucker needs somebody that's gonna put a rocket on his back, that's gonna whip him up, like, yo, bro, Shit, like I don't feel like Boone has that intensity. I don't feel like he has that in him to to get this team up. What the fuck are you gonna say? What is Boone gonna say right now to these guys? That's gonna be like, yo, you know what? These last 12 games, we gotta go. Like, he doesn't have it in him. Because he's from California. You know what I mean? He's probably saying rad and yeah, man, everything's cool, man. Like, and it serves up, serves up, man. Like, he's probably like, come on, man. Like, we don't need Beavis and Butthead, B. Like, we don't need that, B. Like, he just doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. And I feel like, yeah, you mentioned it on the stream. Like, yeah, don't talk to me about 100 win seasons. Like, that's nothing to me. Like, I'd rather win 87, like, well, not 87, but I'd rather win like 95 games and go deep in the playoffs and compete for the World Series and over 100 games and get bounced in the fucking first round. Like I don't give a fuck about 100 win game. It's cool. It's cool because we win. That means we're winning games, we're winning series, we're fucking demolishing the competition. I love that, but that's nothing to me. And it's great, I guess, for Boone and put it on his wall. Like, yeah, 200 win seasons, almost got bounced in the playoffs last year, and this crazy, stupid 60 game season. So yeah, made it to the playoffs. That's bullshit last year, and right now you're about to. It's like how you said we're going backwards from 2017. Like I don't know how does that happen? So there's something going on, and maybe not making it to the playoffs is gonna do something for this team and the front office and making the necessary moves because they literally got a clean house, man. The energy is off.
I've crossed over.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome.
I've officially crossed over after this series. In my opinion, it's over, bro. I mean, the only way, and I'm not saying it because I believe, like I did in the past.
Joe Boone.
The only way that the Yankees can do this is they would need to sweep. That just sounds crazy. It just sounds crazy to say. Let me see here.
So the connection is messed up?
I think
so.
So
what happens to the stream?
This is live, so the only thing that could possibly happen, right? The only thing that could possibly happen here, the Yankees go ahead and they sweep Texas, which at this point is definitely not a given. They sweep Toronto. Yeah, I mean the only thing that could really happen is the Yankees will sweep the next 6, and then that'll put them in a position where they're like back in the playoffs kind of thing.
Who holds a tiebreaker between the Red Sox and the Yankees?
Probably the Red Sox, because the Yankees are crashing their division.
Oh yeah, they're under. You said 7 games on the 500 in the division.
The what?
You said there's 7 games on the 500 in the division, right?
Yeah, some crazy shit like that, like versus the AL East. It's not good. It's not good. It's pretty bad. So,
yo, Boone rest players these last 12 games. Yo, if he's resting players these last 12 games, that goes to show you even more because he already shown us. But if he's still resting players,
Yankees would have to win. Basically, not win out, but they would have to win they would have to win these next 6 games. I mean, Jomboy was right. I mean, to get you to maybe believe, but I don't see it. Like, why would I even do that to myself? Like, why am I doing that? You know, I'm good on that, bro. Like, you guys don't deserve to be in the fucking playoffs, man. I know if you get, if you want to get in a dance, you got a chance, or whatever my saying is. I even forgot what the hell that is. If you want to get in a dance, sorry, if you get in the dance, you have a chance. But in all honesty, you don't deserve, bro. When you're losing against people like this, and you're losing against Cleveland, and Cleveland's like, oh shit, we could score runs. Like, they look surprised. They dropped a 21 spot on you in Yankee Stadium.
Horrible.
And in one of the games, they had like a 6 ERA pitcher against your ace. How does that happen? It's not right that Boone comes out and tells us, the fans, hey, Boone, he says he has no issue with the team's effort. His quote says, even when you're getting your teeth kicked in, the fight is still there. The compete is there. Now we've got to get the production. I'm sorry, but anytime I picture somebody getting their teeth kicked in, they're on the floor, they covering their face. They're like
blood everywhere. There's no fight. There's no fight.
Bro, there's no fight. There's just, please stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, when people are kicking your teeth in, you're like, please stop.
With Tim's on. Or lugs.
Lugs.
The lug boots. Yo, it's
the lug boots.
Bro, it's and some positive news came out, and I'm like, for what? just for what? I mean, am I wrong? For what?
No, we gotta change up the whole vibe now.
How many vibes we gotta change?
You gotta know. I mean, we gotta start looking at. I think we should probably run the podcast a little bit different. We should probably run the whole live streams a little bit different. Maybe just us. Maybe talking about some of the prospects and whatever the shit that the Cleveland Strongs and the Orioles Strong and
Texas Rangers Strong,
the Pittsburgh Pirates Strong, whatever the motherfucker's been doing since the All-Star break. I think we need to start. Maybe that's what we need to start doing.
The minor league's been killing, though. I think that's what we should. Just like how inconsistent and all over the place the Yankees been, I think we should do it.
Between that minor league hop to the major leagues, okay? Because they get to the minor leagues, they're playing a certain way, they're playing with a certain, attitude. They're winning. You get to the major leagues for some reason, like, you know what I mean?
It's different. The vibe, everybody's having fun, everybody's friends, they're winning in the playoffs. But oh yeah, we definitely gotta talk about how the Yankees can't, like, that transition from minor league to major league, and how they fucked up Schmidt, how they fucked up Davey. I mean, we gotta take it, because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no limit. Maybe it's the manager. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm really scared for Jason Dominguez. So Sevy may be activated off the IL in the next few days. So there's like him, 8 games left.
I think
I'm very happy for Sevy. I'm very happy.
It's good for his mental psyche to get back on the mound and pitch, and do something and go into the offseason positive. I think that's very good for him.
You think he does the summer league, or he goes across the pond? DR, maybe.
When I said across the pond, I'm like, London?
European. So
I don't know if you pitch him in DR. Maybe you might want to get him some innings, but I kind of want to, like, hey, let's just do bullpens kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to throw him in games that don't matter over there.
That's true.
Just come back to spring training healthy.
Oh, and congrats to Glaver and his wife, Mrs. Torres. They having a boy, baby
Yeah,
boy.
baby boy, it's very
So
good for the.
that's as per Lindsey Adler, Sevy could be expected to pitch 1 to 3 innings in relief at this point.
Dope.
He looked really sharp. This is from Brian Hoke. He looked really sharp in 2 innings of live batting practice. Sevy's energy and intensity was good. You know, the intensity we need maybe. There's a path to see him as a reliever. Of course, that's what we were kind of talking about. And Herman will make another minor league start. That goes well. He'd be ready to return to the MLB roster, and it looks like he could be back in a couple days. Tyone could have a rehab start this week. Gallo left yesterday's game with a stiff neck, Throg's neck. Will be available off the bench, but he didn't play today. Why would you play in this horrible, horrible game? And Clark Schmidt, after getting a little smacked up, was sent back down to AAA. Heel was optioned to AAA, and Florial was called up. So, and Andujar commenced his rehab assignment today. So that's dope to see. That's it for the news. What is he? The news. What is he?
Did you talk about Herman, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he could be back in a few days after his rehab start. So that's dope.
All right, that's good for him. Guys, feel free to leave us voicemails because I honestly don't even know where to go with this. Where the podcast is going, but 347-389-4898, and the number's 347-389-4898.
Well, we could talk about the positives, like Kluber finally having a good start.
Very good. Very good.
You know what I mean? 6 innings, 4 hits.
Is that what stood out to you in the series? I mean, like that.
That honestly, Kluber definitely, because he couldn't even get out the 3rd inning or 4th inning in some of his starts back from the IL. So it was definitely awesome to see. He did get in trouble a couple innings there, but he battled 4 Ks, 2 walks, 4 hits, and 6 innings, man. So that's awesome to see. Give the Yankees length. King looked kingly, amazing.
Love what he's been doing since.
Yeah, man, yeah, amazing. And I guess that's what's annoying to see, like, because there are some good things in between, and then it's like they can't put it together.
All the good things happen in the same game.
So all the good things, all the good things. What stood out to you?
What stood out to me? The offense is. Where are you, bro? Where are you guys? Like Paul O'Neill sounded kind of like low-key disgusted. Like he's just like, I can't put your finger on this team. Like what is this?
We're talking about it. Yeah, we're talking about today. What is this team? Like, who are you?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I really honestly don't know why offensively this team is like this, and they haven't even been that good at Yankee Stadium. You know, like they've been ass in day games. They haven't been good at Yankee Stadium. It's been like I really honestly I just have no words, bro. I'm off it. You know what I mean? I'm just off it. You know, I'm gonna try to watch the game the way that Jimmy's been watching it, and it's more of like, you get no emotion out of me. Home run, 3-run home run, like bases clear and triple.
It's hilarious to me how on the stream you was like after you went on like on a 25-minute rant, and you blocked somebody, and then you said I'm not gonna get mad no more. I'm like, yo, bro.
I think that's when it happened. I think that's when it like snapped for me, Chris. Like at that moment, I realized in my head, like I went into a rant. I'm like, how many of these am I gonna do? And why am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm just. Let's not. You know what I mean? Let's subscribe to the channel, guys.
Definitely.
Subscribe from the fucking Yankees and what the hell they've been doing. This shit is crazy. We could watch just to see, like, just watch just for the sake of it and shit. But to be emotionally invested, I think I'm done unless the other teams like really choke to the point that the Yankees are like kind of stumbling in, and I'm like, okay, well, this is still close, and it's still kind of close here now. It's 1.5 games, and of course you got the people in front of you, and knowing this Yankee team with the way that they've been fucking playing, right after I say this, they'll go on and win the World Series. I'm out.
and then Twitter the
No.
Twitter motherfuckers going back to the video. Oh, but you said you was out.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, have you been watching the fucking season? Like
Walking Dead. Have you been watching that?
The Walking Dead Yankees. The Walking Dead Yankees.
The Walking Dead has.
The Walking Dead. That's hilarious.
No, so I that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of like I'm done unless they do something crazy. I'll leave that little door open. But until then, it's gonna take a lot for me to get back into like, let's go.
Yo, Liz, that was hilarious. She said The Walking Dead has more action than the Yankees. That shit is true. That shit is true. No, but it's true. If the Yankees, because the thing is, you gotta show us. You know what I mean? Actions speak louder. That's something that will never change. Actions speak louder. If you're gonna be coming out there, you're gonna be playing like you're still sleeping and resting, like Bernie Williams used to do before. Didn't Bernie like go take a nap before a game or something like that?
Bernie would take a nap before a game and come out and go like 4 for 6 in the game.
In the game, bro, it's like they're sleeping. B, like there's no power nap like Bernie. B, and if you're gonna be playing like that, why should I fucking spend 4 hours watching a Baltimore Oriole game and you fucking lose? Why should I spend 4 hours? Like you're not showing me why I should spend 4 hours. At least if you're showing me, you're gonna be hitting, you're gonna be playing phenomenal defense, pitching like you're like godly. Like if you're gonna be showing me that, like you're playing like the Yankees, all right, cool. I'll spend the 4 hours to watch you.
I actually chat something interesting, and I'm wondering your answer.
What's up?
Are you rather lose like this to the Indians 11-1, 11-3, like that, or I mean, you don't want to lose at all, or is it more of like would you want to be in those games where it's like those 1-run games where you or where you up 5 runs and you give it up and you lose that way? Like if you had to choose a loss, it's a loss 100%.
You know what? I'd rather a loss that I know you're gonna lose by like the 5th inning. So I could go about my day.
We're gonna take a nap. Considerate losses.
Considerate losses. It's like, you know what, Yankees? Thank you for not keeping me here, glued to my TV, and fucking losing. Yeah, exactly. Emotionally invested, breaking my heart. Thank you for like being ass by the 4th, 5th inning, so I could go run my errands. I could walk Sansa. I could take a nap. Get ready for the pod, do my notes and everything, and look up, see Cole give up another home run in the 6th. I'm like, okay, I'll come back and do my shit. I bet. I like that. So I'll take a considerate loss than a heartbreaking loss over a heartbreaking loss any day. If I had to choose. But, of course, we rather win.
Can we talk about stuff that's not going to happen 100%?
Like the Yankees firing Boone?
The Yankees are not getting rid of this whole coaching staff, are they? They're going to keep them anyway. Let's run it back. We need
an They're not going to fire. They're not going to fire Timms. They're not going to fire Boone. Didn't Cashman say that he's 10 years? 10 years for.
If I had it my way, I'll get him for 10 years.
How do you watch that and still say that with a straight face?
I don't know if he said that after this season. We'll see what. I don't know. We haven't seen Cashman since the All-Star break. Cashman says, "Do you?" And
yeah.
like what happened?
The thing. I mean, he said, listen, y'all wanted a trade, y'all wanted left-handed batters, y'all got a pitcher and Heaney, you know what I mean? Like,
No way he say
you got
this.
some Wandy Perez's,
Wandy Perez.
you know what I mean? Like, y'all, I made the moves. It's up to the manager that I hired. Yes, I know I hired him, but it's up to the manager. You know what I mean? So,
Is Cashman gonna come out and admit that he was wrong?
he will never admit. I mean, he'll probably admit it, but you know, you got to read between the lines. You got to open the encyclopedia, and you got to like read between the lines, the Cashman encyclopedia. But he's not gonna admit it outright. And if he does, see, the thing is, in life, when you're wrong, you're opened up to new possibilities, to change, to positive shit. When you admit that you're wrong, if you try to hide it and try to like finagle in between, then you know you're questioning my, you know, you're playing with my intelligence, with the fans' intelligence, and we're not dumb, we're not stupid, we see it, you know. So if you come out outright and say, yo, I'm wrong, I fucked up, we got to make a change, da da da, okay, cool. But he's not gonna say it outright, you know, Cashman, man.
Well, there's a segment of Yankee fans that are like, hey, no matter what happens, I don't want the Yankees to make the playoffs because I want them to learn their lesson or whatever it is. I understand that portion, right? I understand that side. There's also the other side of me where, you know, you're in the dance, you have a chance, you know, so stuff like that. And, you know, and there is that fear, Chris, that if they make the game as the wild card, that they'll come out with the excuse of, hey, despite everything that went wrong, we got in as a wild card, which means it'll be a little, you know, we could run it back with this team. And, you know, it just feels that way, right?
You know why that won't work this time? Because in the beginning of even before the season, the Yankees, you know, I think it was Vegas or whatever the fuck it was, the Yankees were supposed to win the division.
Right. But they always like to like paint things with a different brush. Like, hey, everything went wrong this year that normally doesn't go like to what the normal numbers are. Like, look, we normally never play. Like, we normally never. This is just an aberration year. We normally never. That's what that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna have the analytics team with, you know, come out. We normally never. They're gonna be singing the whole song. We normally never.
we normally never go do this. Bro, like, what is this? The 70s? No, but fucking disco. But they can't do that, man. They can't do that no more. They can't do that no more because
I feel like betting with someone that they will, like that they will. Like, well, you know, we're in better position or something like that, or you know, we just extended Boone 5 years and
wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Can you run that back, please, Cash?
Talk about B.
Brian Hoke.
Yo, you're gonna skate by that, B. What you mean?
5 years? I cannot take 5 years of Boone, B. You know, Christian, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna be a Yankee fan no more? No, I'll be a Yankee fan, but like in secret. Like, I cannot be see, because I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm not a Boone's my manager Yankee fan. Like I can't do a 5 years of Boone. I'm sorry, I can't. We've been talking about it for some time. Like I thought he was, maybe he could probably be Joe Torre 2.0 with his calm self and shit like that. But Joe Torre had manager experience. He had coaching experience. You know, we talk about all the first years, coach, manager, whatever it is, win, you know, like an Alex Cora, but you know, he had
Cashman, that took some balls, huh?
He did.
You were within one game of the World Series with the former manager that won a World Series with you, and you really let him go.
Really let him go. You let him go when you're ushering in a new crop of new Yankees, baby Yankees, and you're gonna put a baby manager.
They wanted to tailor. They wanted to And I think that they did that wrong. They wanted to kind of like massage and make these new guys real comfortable. And you know what? They need they need a person of authority.
They do. That's
They do.
why if you wanted Boone, then you know what you should have done? Give Girardi 1 or 2 more years, put Boone next to him as a coach,
yeah,
or whatever, and then 2019, whatever 2020. That's that. If you want to move on from Joe Girardi because he didn't win, all right. Now you got Boone. He's seen what Tony Pena and Joe Girardi, how they run shit. Okay, boom. But you can't put this motherfucker brand new, like, bro. You know what this reminds me of? When we got Kayagawa. Like that's when we got Kayagawa. It's like, oh shit, they got Daisuke. I bet. Let me go get Kayagawa because these motherfuckers. Yeah, mad reactionary. That was a OD reactionary move.
Oh, yo, the Yankees got Hideki Matsui. The Mets got Kaz Matsui.
Matsui. Well, horrible. Bro, I don't understand. And then like, whatever, man. Whatever. I wonder how the room, like, when they found out that the Astros were cheating, like, it actually came out. Like, I wonder how they felt, and I wanted to know what Girardi felt. It's like, bro, I lost because these motherfuckers cheated me. Like, I was taking a baby Yankees to the World Series, yo, and I got fired on a technicality.
Yeah, let's not forget what he did against Cleveland when he didn't challenge that pitch against.
Yeah. I mean, he should have challenged.
Yeah, he should have
challenged.
Guys, so yeah, there were 3 games. Yankees won the first one. They lost 11. The first game they would homer, I think, 5 times. That's crazy. Joey Gallo hit 2 homers. That shit is great. He's on fire, and of course he gets hurt.
Bro, I'm telling you, Cashman has to go to the waters of the Great Lake Minnetonka and purify himself. Bro, there's bad energy in this team. Every time somebody goes on a good run, some bullshit happens.
Yeah, they need to like go in there and like
making it
with a Santero or some shit like
that. Something San Miguel, something like some Palo music, like something, because this shit is crazy.
Yeah, next game Yankees lose 11-3, bro. This game, it was close. Yankees went down 1-0.
It was close.
No, it was close because at first you thought in the first inning that the Yankees were going to do something. Where has Judge gone? I mean, I would like to know, please, if you guys find Judge, please let me know. He's like starting in the beginning of these series, or you see him, and then he just kind of skates out. Like, oh, what the hell?
He's like the Yankees, man.
It's crazy. They've just been super clutch all year. He hasn't come up in these games where they kind of needed him. Bro, guys, what you want me to say? Yankees lost 11-3. It was ass. They had 2 errors in this game. I believe that the Yankees have one of the best records in baseball when they don't have an error, but it's not. It's not.
They're third in errors made.
Let me see what it is. I had a graphic. Oh, here we go. Yankees made the 2 errors. That was yesterday. Did they make errors today? I think they did. Of course they did.
Yeah, they did.
So errors today, right? So they had 1 error, at least minimum one or more errors in the last 7 of the last 11 games. Okay. 92 errors this season, which is the 4th most in baseball. Which, remember, we said, yo, let's look into those 1-run numbers, man. Why, like, usually that's supposed to be a positive when you got a really good record, in 1-run games. But to be honest, those 1-run games could be like, the Yankees are not playing clean defense. If they had clean, great defense, and you're like, okay, they're not beating themselves, but they are. They're 27-40, 27-41 record when committing an error. I mean,
how do you look?
You got to catch the ball. What happened, Chris? I can't hear you, so I don't know what happened. It seems like you're muted. There you go. Would you say, Chris?
It's good now? Hold on.
My bad. No, it sounds like your mic changed. All right, so yeah, I mean, Yankees yesterday, Heel was out there. I feel like a lot of the vibes change it. Like Gary Sanchez had a pop up, go right to Gary. Luis Gil's on the mound, a young kid. I know that a whole lot of shit happened after that, but all of the good vibes and everything bad started happening for the entire weekend as soon as Gary Sanchez dropped that pop up. I love Gary. I do. De lo mio, all that stuff. I think that he needs a fresh start somewhere else. I think that, and it's not even an indication on him. I just think he needs to get far away from the Yankees. They've changed his catching style way too much. They've done too much with Gary in terms of changing him. Focus on his defense so much that he forgets about catching. I'm sorry. Focus on his defense so much that he forgets about hitting. Focus on his pitch framing so much he forgets about catching the fucking ball. He doesn't gun runners out as much as what he does from before. Like it's Gary is one guy where you look at him, it's like, yo, wow, the potential of what Gary Sanchez was, they really broke Gary, bro. Like he went from what he was in 2016 to like, yo, this guy's gonna be a fucking beast to like declining so much to the point they've gotten in his head so much that it's like he's done, bro. He needs to go somewhere else.
I agree. Can you hear me? He
needs to go somewhere else, because there's nothing that he can be able to do. And I love Gary. I want all the success for him, but like get like a regular catcher in here, like a regular okay catcher that you can't tell what to do because he already has experience. I don't know, somebody regular like Salvi Perez or something. Anyway, and then the and then the other thing is like I'm thinking about Davy Garcia, how they fucked him up, and I'm thinking about like a lot of like I'm just throwing
it's a lot of guys. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Poor Gary. He needs a fresh start.
Gary needs a fresh start. Torres needs a fresh start.
Are you ready to let go? I don't know if I'm ready to let go of Torres, but
Now you know why I think that I keep saying that he needs another manager. He needs another manager. I don't think
does, right?
Yeah. The whole team needs another manager, but I feel like Torres mainly. I mean, if he's gonna be the staple, he's the baby, right? He's the prince of the Bronx. He's playing like how Boone manages in terms of his defense. You kind of see him turn the corner a couple times on offense, but then his defense fucks up.
A really good play today.
Yeah, he did. But I feel like he just, I want to see him play under another coaching staff and see what happens then. If he's going to be your second baseman, go ahead.
Adam, what Adam Jones said one time? He said, if it wasn't for Buck Showalter, I wouldn't know what kind of pro I would be. He says, because there was times where after games, like I'll be frustrated, I don't bust it down the box, and he'll bench me and he'll be like, hey, is that the kind of professional that you want to be? Like, and then he'll like say like certain things and word it in certain ways that he'll impose his authority, but the way that he'll say it is like, yo, I don't want to do that shit again. And like Adam Jones always played hard. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Buck Showalter did that with Derek Jeter as well. He did that with Bernie Williams. He moved Bernie down to 9th one time. And they told Bernie, yo, Bernie, you know what's next, right? After 9th is bench. so I'm serious. Like, so you got a manager where it's like there's nothing, I feel like there's so much security with Boone.
So much security.
Like so much security. And they were doing it now. Now they're benching guys. Now they're benching Gary. And I guess, the only guy that's really been held accountable all year for the entire year was Gary. But now is when they switch Glaber's position. Now is when they bench Glaber after like lackadaisical plays. And like that hasn't been happening, bro. Like I think you need somebody like that. I think another guy was the White Sox, they hired La Russa, right? We were like, yo, what the hell? That's probably a little bit too old for that young team. But hey, the team's playing well. They respond to him, and obviously they respect his baseball knowledge,
So like you said it yourself, who's the authority figure?
But
Who's
the thing is that Cashman wants to feel like he's like, running thing. Bro, why you want all of that, bro? You already got you run the whole shit, bro. Why you got to run the clubhouse too? Let the manager do that, baby. Let him manage the team.
Like, why? Then you wonder why they were calling Boone a puppet. Because why
talking to a manager,
bro? Like, why would you fire a guy like Girardi? After he's one game away from winning from going to the World Series, like, why would you do that? Because you wanted Boone, somebody who's doesn't know exactly what to do as a manager.
Even if he wins the World Series, that they were going to change it.
But that's insane, and it is still insane to this day. Because what did Boone show you that told you, this is the guy that's going to lead us? It was something else. Because who else went for an interview? Bam Bam. Didn't Mattingly go for an interview too? Tony Pena. I would have loved Tony Pena. That's my guy. That's the guy I wanted.
I would have loved
you know what I mean? Don would have been awesome too.
But then they get into the thing where he becomes unfireable, I guess, because he's like a Yankee god, whatever.
Bro, for them to say like, yo, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. But it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me that for them to say, oh yeah, that this is the guy that we want for the next 10 years. What has he shown you? That he won 100 games? Like, the players are gonna say, sure. Yeah, the players are gonna say, yeah, we love Boone. Da, da, da. Of course they're gonna say that shit.
I guess they're happy with the way that how happy the players are, I guess. But that's happy, bro. I'm not. We here to. The job is to win. It's not for you to be singing "Kumbaya," bro. The job.
The job.
Yeah. The job is not to be singing "Kumbaya." The job is to get these wins and to win in the playoff as well.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it's what it is, and Mattingly, I believe, also didn't. He was with the Dodgers, and he didn't do it with the Dodgers, and so I mean, you don't even fucking know, bro. You don't even know.
Yeah, you never know.
If it is gonna be, if you are gonna bring in a guy now that has some sort of track record that can develop these guys, that can develop guys as well, and that can manage people. I think somebody I would love Buck Showalter on the team, but he'll never do it.
I'm a Buck guy. Buck guy. This sounds weird. I mean, today's game, I mean, Cole, we really needed Cole, but I mean,
it's okay for him to have a
no, but I was gonna say, like, we needed Cole, but even if he pitched a shutout, it was gonna be the Yankees lose 1-0. You know what I mean? Or 2-1 or whatever it is, because I don't know, man. Like, the offense is non-existent.
It's so you can't always pitch that way where you have to be perfect. Every pitcher on the Yankee staff has to pitch that way.
Even the bullpen.
The only person that actually pitched in Andrew Heaney pitching his rightful role in this series. Mop-up duty, giving up more runs when it didn't even matter at that point. It was like 8-0, and he's giving up more homers. Who cares about those runs then? But why don't we think back about those games where he was pitching in like those really close games, those 3 2-run games, and he's in a high leverage spot? Like, why are we doing this? He needs to be the mop guy.
A lot of stupid moves, man. A lot of dumb moves. A lot of questionable moves with the bullpen. It's just, man.
Listen, Garrett Cole felt he needed to be perfect today. I felt like those, because baseball gonna baseball sometimes, guys. And if you don't score, then baseball's gonna baseball, and there's gonna be some dinks and dunks, and balls are just gonna fall in, and then that's just gonna be annoying. And then before you know it, you're down 4-0. Like what happened today. That's exactly what happened today. Dinks and dunks, and nothing was hit like particularly hard, but then Cole's frustrated, and he looks up at his pitch count. It's like almost 50. And then the next day, the Yankees are going 3 up, 3 down real quick. He's back out there.
Real quick.
So it's like, if the Yankees put up, like, it's just a whole different mentality and feel to a game. If the Yankees put up a 4 spot on the Indians are already looking toward tomorrow because they're the Indians and they lost 7 of 10 and they got shelled 8-0 on Friday and you beating them again really early in the game. They're going to check out. But if you're keeping these teams in the game, it's, bro, your ass, bro. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is.
Does you? Dinks and dunks and doinks and bro, it's insane to me.
This game you want to talk about? Like,
I mean, there's really.
It's got really sloppy.
I mean, I like Gio hitting a home run. I guess it was a sloppy game. The pitching was ass. I mean, shout out to Liggy, but he inherited a run was inherited. I mean, Cole 7 earned runs, 10 hits, 7 Ks. They left him out there to eat some innings. Yeah. So I don't. I mean, there's really not much I can say about this fucking game. It's just disgusting to me. You talk about how you still have, the capabilities and that you could do this and the guys and they're still competing and all this bullshit and then you allow a team that's, trash basically out of the playoffs, put up an 11th spot in your stadium, in your home. Or 12, what was it? 11 runs? Yeah. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. It's almost disrespectful.
Yeah. Got a voicemail here.
Let's go.
What is it?
I don't even know what to say. I mean, that was just, one, the guy scored 20 before. I mean, I've never heard of this in my life. Just the inconsistency of this ball club is just unreal. I mean, it doesn't help out that the Giants stuff too. Keith, I don't know how you're a Cowboys fan, but listen, whatever. I just, what do you guys think? You guys think, fire Boone, you get a new manager like Buck Showalter to bring some stability. I think the Yankees need a more disciplinarian. I think Boone's too easy on the players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of Boone. I think Marcus Timms needs to go too. But what do you guys think? Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, your preachers to acquire. I think the whole coaching staff got to go. I think you need a whole fresh start. You might want to look at a whole fresh start, and you may want to try to revamp philosophy that you're feeding these players as well. Things to work on. Not everybody has to be a home run hitter. You could tell Glaber that it's okay if he just hits doubles. You could tell Glaber that it's okay, so he's not out there chasing results with homers because that's what you're preaching to the team. OPS and bombs. And I get it. He hit X amount, but you start chasing the results, that's not really winning baseball, bro. Winning baseball is you putting the bat on the ball sometimes, bro, and getting base hits and doubles and
passing the baton. Yeah, man. It doesn't have to be you. Put a bunt down. Work a walk. These are things that a vet that's been in the trenches, that knows what's up, how to win baseball games. And that's why you need, even if it's not Buck Showalter, look, the Astros got Dusty Baker.
Yankees need defense, bro. They need defense.
See, but it's about the focus. You know what I mean? If you have a lackadaisical, chill, gnarly coach that everything is just cool, everything is fine, everything is all chill, then that's what you're gonna see on the field. But if you have somebody that's gonna be we gotta put the hammer down, this is what it is. This is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna win games. Defense, doing the basic things. Doing the ordinary things, extraordinary, you know what I mean? And the basics, defense, putting the bat on the ball. This is all simple shit that we were accustomed to seeing the Yankees play, and for some reason they just went away from that.
Well, it's been a lot of seasons since we've been talking about Yankee defense.
A
lot.
Too much.
When was the last time that the Yankees had like a really, really, really good infield defense? 2009?
09.
Like seriously. Like it's
09.
been a really long time that we've been talking about like mad defense, and you're like, oh, but you could take that because we got offensive players. No, like at this point, no. Well, I want the players to play really good defense, so that way you can be able to have your pitchers throw less pitches. Pitching and defense. Let's get back to that old adage: pitching and defense. Pitching has been great, the defense hasn't.
Oh, bro, but this is why we talk about like why we're trying to get away from the basics. Like why are we trying to do extra shit and reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, the Yankees want to reinvent the wheel. 2011, Joe. 2011. The Yankees want to reinvent the wheel because they want to feel like the smartest guys in the room, but they're looking dumb right now. They're looking dumb.
But that's why I said Cashman has to come out and say, "Yo, yes, we're gonna pivot." Like if you want to start fresh, brand new, everything, you gotta bring somebody that has some type of success, somebody that could lead a team, and just maybe not fix everything because the players got to do what they got to do too. But it's about the leader. It's about the voice in the clubhouse. Who's that guy? I felt like this for a long time, B. I don't think Boone has that voice. I don't think he does. So if you bring a guy like Buck or somebody that has that pedigree, that's who we need. We don't need a young guy, man, cool, that buddy with the players. I don't want a fucking buddy. I need a leader. You know what I mean? That's who the team needs. A leader that's gonna lead them in the way. Like anything that happens, like, yo, don't worry, we're gonna get this down. We're gonna simplify everything. Don't, like you said, Torres, you don't need to hit a home run. DJ, I don't need you hitting home runs, but put the bat on the ball. Judge, adjust this or that, like shit like that. You know what I mean? So not like Marcus Timms, like waiting for the players to come to him. Like I'm not saying that's what happened. Yo, nah, man, he was good. Yo, he didn't talk to me. He's good. No, he struck out the last 5 times. B, go talk to him. Maybe. So I don't know, man. They need a refresh for sure, top to bottom.
Yeah,
this shit is not working.
All right, so you trash
first. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do whatever, man. Like the Yankees are reinventing the wheel. Let's reinvent the wheel too. You trash first.
Yeah, you trash.
You trash. I'm gonna give it a Boone.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, we never. I don't know any managing decisions that he did that was bad.
No, I'm not gonna give it a Boone. I'm gonna give it to who? I'm gonna give it to who pitched. I'm not gonna give it a Cole, man. I can't give it a Cole.
You can.
Well, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna give it a Cole. I mean, yeah, the offense didn't do their thing, but you either, my G. You can't. You gave us like fuck, my guy, 7 runs. Fuck, yeah. 2 home runs. You allowed 10 hits. You didn't do the job either, G. But like, fuck, you know what I mean? But hopefully the next time out you do better. But this is not gonna cut it here. And I think he got 1 more start after this or 2. I think he got 2.
Yeah, they're gonna try to like make him pitch every. I think they're gonna make him pitch the last start on 3 days rest on a sore hamstring because that makes sense.
Hey, listen, fuck it, yo. They just do whatever the fuck you want, Yankees. Whatever you think is right.
Only thing I'll say to the Yankees is
sounds like a good idea to me, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes. Hopefully he better not get hurt. I'll tell you that right now. Like he better not get hurt, and he has to start his next season later, because of that. So,
they better not blame this shit on injuries, B, or COVID. because everybody had the same issue.
No.
Everybody had the same situation. B. Everybody had injury situation. You know, Boston lost
Indeed.
some of their key players. Chris Sale too, again with COVID. They all had the same situation. Blue Jays almost didn't have Springer for most of the season. Like, I don't want to hear that.
I'm trying to think about who to trash right now.
Who to give you trash?
I kind of want to get. There's a couple of people I want to give you trash to.
Just give it to all of them, dude.
A multi. I don't think we've done a multi.
Bro, let's just change it up, B. Let's switch it up like the Yankees. Let's switch the lineup. You know what I mean? Let's do whatever, B. Fuck it.
All right, cool. Clint Frazier. No,
shout out to Clint, man. Fuck
yeah.
that.
I'm shit, man. This shit's a pick 'em between Aaron Judge and Stanton have left a whole bunch of runs on base too.
They got home runs though.
I feel like they're feeling the pressure as well of like these guys. Should I give it to Luis Hill? Shit, I could give it to. Bro, all you motherfuckers get you trash, bro. Like, a lot of reasons we ain't win, bro. Judge, I'm gonna give it to Judge.
Again, Judge back to back. Is this the first time Judge got back to back? You trash?
I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Judge just because. I know on the first night, I think he had a really nice defensive play in right field. And okay, guys, what you want me to do? You guys lost 2 games, 21 runs to the Indians. I got to give it to one of you guys. Judge.
Sure.
Sorry, you're the leader of the group. Aaron Judge.
Yeah, man. We doing PinstripeStrong performer.
Yeah.
PSP.
I'll go ahead and I'll give it to Garrett Cole. No, I'll give it to Joey Gallo. Hitting what he hit 600, starting to get around. His neck gave out.
Pause. Throg's neck.
I don't know. Throg's neck, great neck, T neck. I don't know what's going on.
Gallo neck.
Gallo neck.
All the necks. Pause.
Yeah, super pause. Yeah, so yeah, he hit the homers as well. 2 homers in 1 game. Good job.
Good job, Gallo neck.
Gallo neck.
Fuck, man. I'm in between. Let me see. ¿Qué yo hago, loco?
Just give it to Boone, man. He deserves it.
Give it a Boone. I'm gonna give it a Gio. I feel like he's like the only, besides Monday, I feel like he's like the only offense. But I'm gonna give it a Gio, man, because it, 2 RBIs, a home run, 4 hits, man, batter over 300, 2 runs scored. Huh?
Gio,
man, gotta give it a Gio, of course. God. Yeah, Gio, man, love it. And played. He made a dope play also at third, man. Some good things. Honorable mentions for sure. Kluber, Gardy, DJ. DJ had 5 hits. That's dope.
Jose Ramirez.
The other Ramirez too, before he fucked up his shoulder.
Yeah,
Harold Ramirez.
Both.
They're probably my family too.
The pitcher from today. What was the pitcher from today? What's his name?
Morgan
Freeman. Pitched well against the Yankees today.
Horrible.
Shut him down,
bro. That when is that shit gonna change? When is it that a pitcher the Yankees haven't seen? When are they ever gonna like destroy them? They always.
He was 2-7 with like a 6 ERA.
How does that even happen?
Take him for granted. That's the only thing I could kind of think about.
But what's the plan though? Like Like even after like, all right, so he went through the lineup first time. What's the plan the second time? Like,
bro, he gives up the most homers, the most homers per start of any starter. And the only homer that the Yankees got was the Gio, like, barely got out, hit the top of the short porch fence.
bro, that's horrible, man.
Fuck that, man. All right, well, pick to click. Keith won. He's not here, so he's out. Let me.
He won again. Who we got?
He put Gallo.
Oh, he picked Gallo.
I picked. Oh my god, never mind. I'm probably gonna last again. Rizzo.
I picked Gio. I think Gio won.
Did you pick Gio? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I picked Gio. I think Gio won.
You think Gio won?
Of course.
He only had 2 RBI.
How many Gallo had?
I don't know. Who cares?
Razzle. Gio had 2 RBIs too.
Everybody had 2 RBIs. We're all picked to click.
Gio played all 3 games.
What
Yo,
does that mean? What the fuck?
it means everything to me.
Right.
Yo, chat, who won, Gio or Gallo?
I mean, Gallo. Well, Gio homered in that game too.
Let's say he won over Rizzo. Over Rizzo.
Listen,
Gallo won.
yeah,
Gallo won. So pick to click. Pick to click next. Huh?
you go first.
Who we face next?
Texas.
The Orioles? Texas?
Yeah. Don't worry about it, man. They're gonna play them like it's the fucking Astros.
I'll pick Judge.
Pick to click.
Sure.
Okay. I'll pick Mark Teixeira.
That's a great pick. You probably lose though. But that's
okay.
That's a great pick.
Shit. Is that no hardback? No. I'll pick yeah, Odor. Fuck it.
Odor.
He hasn't played either. He might say a fuck you to his last team. No, Gallo.
Is Gallo gonna be good?
Huh?
Is Gallo gonna be good?
T-neck, big neck, Gallo neck.
Gallo neck. Let's go.
Not gonna
Gallo
miss
neck.
opportunity to face the team that traded him away.
Gallo neck. I bet, man. Gallo, and I guess
Lock him in.
they lock him in, man. So we got Judge. What?
This podcast is going on an hour right now, and I can't even remember us even talking about the games.
We did. We spoke about the games. Look at that.
I can't believe this team has done this to us. I'll never forgive the 20. I'll tell you what. I will never forget the 2021 Yankees. Ever.
Will you forgive them?
Yankees, I don't even remember.
Will you forgive them?
I will forgive them as well for what they did to us. They had us out. A lot of us were out at the deadline, brought us back, and then be out again for a little bit, and then go on a crazy run, insane run, make you feel like you're going to win the World Series.
It's toxic.
The Yankees won the 13 games straight. They would go 7-15 to tie the Orioles as the worst record in baseball in that stretch. Food for thought. Let's end the podcast on that.
Yeah, that was Glaver, and my pick to click is Judge, Liz. Glaver.
Guys, like I always say, no matter what, all this bullshit, shenanigans, and tomfooleries, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees. Tell them, back when we used to win, man. You used to only win Yankees teams that win. And before it wasn't like that. Now he's always saying why the Yankees always lose. And anyway, tell him no.
The whistling Yankees.
You said you thought we were doing. You thought we were doing. Oh, I thought so too. Like there was a one voicemail, and then one person left a voicemail that was too long.
We did voicemails.
Yeah, we did.
We did one voicemail.
We did one voicemail. But the thing is that one person left two voicemails that ended up being over 2 minutes and 30 something. I can't play that. That's just way too long. You gotta keep the voicemails at around a minute, or else I can't play them. Thank you guys.
Just frustration.
A lot of frustration. Understandable frustration. We're gonna end up having a voicemail app because the way that the Yankees are playing, it's probably gonna be how it's gonna be from now on, where we're gonna just talk about next year and prospects and
trades and firings,
all sorts of fucking seller team shit.
Yeah. It's horrible, man.